right? So
Yeesh,
this was
yeah, yeah.
this should be a good win for them, and it could actually boost their confidence.
Mm-hmm.
What other game do we? Okay, yeah, the
Bournemouth.
Liverpool, the Bournemouth game. Yeah, that kind of surprised me because I was thinking, like I said, Chelsea. I was hoping Chelsea would get the win, but I think I actually slept off on Bournemouth because they actually won Newcastle before they had a win over Newcastle before the international
Yes,
break. So they
yes,
were
yes.
coming in with some sort of form.
Some
So I
momentum,
think
some steam. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah, so that I can actually slept on them. But that being said, I was hoping that Sheffield United would have been able to at least get a draw. At least get a draw, but it is what it
Least.
is. Yeah. Yeah, I know Mark is there for the receipt. I know. It is what it is, guys.
Let's hear from the from is Poch FC in the building?
We're in the building. We're in the building. We're in the building.
Oh my
We're in the
God!
building.
What happened?
Bro, it's football, It's football. It's football. Football happened. Congratulations to Newcastle. Congratulations to Newcastle. They did well. Me, I was very confident. I thought we were going to win. We're still in the game, though. We're still in the game. Yeah, we're really still in the game until the Thiago mistake, which once that happens, bro, like the moment that happened, I knew that was it.
It's so unlike Thiago. What was going
Exactly. That's how I knew. Like, and prior to that, like two corner kicks, Sanchez had just fallen down for no reason. Twice he just fell down. You remember that Joelinton free header on the far post?
Yeah.
The empty net, like so. It looks like it was one of those days. Like even at passes, there were some passes that they were just not even making it. But we had chances in the first half, though. The first half, it was very close, We had 6 shots in the first half. They had 6. We had 4 on target. They only had 1 on target. The second half, we only had 1 shot the entire second half. They had like 8. Yeah. But, it's one of those things. I'm not really worried. It was one of those days. Newcastle away is always difficult. But the results is... Like, I think this game was like 2-1. 2-1 at best.
For Newcastle.
It's fine.
Honestly,
2-1 for Newcastle.
Newcastle didn't do anything. After that, what should we call it? The second goal, I would say they let me just say they deserve it. After that, they didn't really do anything. That third goal just dropped. That third goal just dropped the morale of Chelsea. That was it. That was it.
And then after the red card too, that was it.
No, bro. See, Poch FC. That red card, right? Take away the red card. It was that.
No, it was the third goal for sure.
Yeah, it was that third goal that actually just made them just lose it. And
even after the third goal, we still had still have about 20 minutes. All we needed was like one goal, and then we're back in it with some momentum. But then, in search of that one goal, Reece James goes and gets a red card, and then that's it.
And it's funny because he had control of the ball. I don't know what he was trying to do. He had to put the ball behind him again. So trying to reach for the ball, that's how he pulled the man down.
Yeah.
And one of the reasons why I don't really fancy Newcastle, right? It's my opinion, right? They play like a small team. They just want to do a low block.
But if you remember, I mentioned this to you, right?
Yeah.
I said Newcastle is the only team among the big 6 I'm scared of because they can actually turn up and play like underdogs. And Chelsea don't do well like with underdogs.
Mm-hmm.
And, so that's the thing. If they had come out and still played open, but bro, Newcastle, it's hard. It's hard.
So it's hard, obviously. We have to pick a man of the match from today's performance. Any standout performer, I guess, from the Newcastle side, because
I would probably give it to Anthony Gordon.
Okay, Anthony Gordon.
Yeah.
Who are you going with, Drex?
Trippier.
Anthony Gordon.
Trippier.
I think it's more of Trippier than Anthony Gordon. Anthony Gordon was quiet all game. He was quiet all game. The only time he had anything to do was that He was quiet all game,
But
bro.
I mean, but that's the thing. Like, there wasn't really any standout player in the
Yeah,
entire
I
game.
think
That's
that's
the
yeah,
thing.
that's the reason why we're
Like,
finding it hard to actually.
there really wasn't any standout player. Like, Sterling scored a nice free kick, but he didn't really do much the whole game. You know, Cole
He was
Palmer, yeah,
good.
it was nice and tidy, but like nothing really
Watch
incisive.
FC. Can you just watch
But
FC?
you
Can you
didn't get
just
a
drop?
penalty.
Can you just drop Watch FC? Can you drop a 20 seconds analysis on Nicholas Jackson because he had opportunity to slot Ryan Sterling in the first half, right? To actually
Yeah,
go home. Give me 20 seconds analysis of him, please.
I mean, I thought he was okay. You know, he had like Nicholas Jackson is young. You know, so he had nice touches. He had played this 1-2 with Raheem Sterling. The ball floated for him. I thought he was just going to, you know, I thought he was going to go and hit the volley straight up, but then he took another touch, and then the players just like closed him down. He was fine. You know, nobody in our attack really stood out. I would
Why don't, why don't why
Jackson.
in your own opinion, why doesn't what's his name? Boy, is it Boya or Boya? Why doesn't he get
Broya.
Well, no,
Broya? Yeah.
Broya has just recently come back from injury, so we're managing. Like, he had a long, yeah. So we're managing his minutes. But even still, I feel like this is just me personally. I think Jackson is a better player. Broya is
better player than
Broya?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Broya is probably a better number 9, but as an all-round player, Jackson is way better. Jackson's touch and pass and ability to just like hold the ball and dribble, sometimes take defenders on. Broya is strong, he's fast, he has a good strike, but his off the ball movement and also his passing is not really as good.
That is an interesting take. That is an interesting take. Francium said before the red card, Newcastle had 51% possession, not having the low block underdog take at all in this game.
51% possession is not dominating possession.
51% possession is not dominating. It's as good as also holding the ball and just doing your it's not dominating.
51 is split. It's 50. It's basically
50-50. If somebody just keyed in the wrong number, that's it.
But Francia's point is like you can't act like Newcastle had like 30%.
No. Yeah, I get his point. I agree with you. We can't act like Newcastle just didn't do anything. Newcastle actually did something, right?
No,
but
they did something. I'm not saying they didn't do anything, but most of the time.
But 51% is an equal game. It's an even game. You know?
True that. Sheesh. Okay, so
we gave away too many free kicks. That's when the age of our team showed today. We gave away way too many free kicks. You don't do that against Newcastle.
Hey,
when they have Trippier, like, you don't.
Hey Mark, you can't be pulling up who's better between Jackson and Højlund, right? Because if you want to put that up based on stats and based on what we have in front of us, you would say Jackson is because he's got goals, right? So and goals make the goals add up, right, to your stat. But all around play, I would take if they had Højlund in their team, jeez, they will be smoking. They will be moving mountains, you know. So, but on paper, right? On paper, we could say Jackson has the goal. But for me, in my eye test, I would take Højlund over Jackson.
Yeah, me too. Højlund all day as well. You know, it's the thing where, like, I mean, at the end of the day, we haven't seen enough Premier League proof from Højlund. But I know it'll come.
Oh yeah, no. Højlund is a quality player, man. Højlund is a quality player. You know why I'm saying Jackson is a better player than Broya all around, because Jackson actually started as a winger. So like his gameplay on the ball, he plays like a winger in those central positions. He can hold the ball. He can like run at. So for me, I like that in a number 9. Not everybody wants that. They play,
No. But you have a point, because when I watched Jackson during the preseason, right, and the first couple of games, right.
Yeah.
When the season started properly, I was able to I saw him play. I'm like, in the preseason, I'm like, Premier League defenders are gonna have a problem, because this guy is quick and especially when he's coming from the right hand side,
Yeah.
he I don't know
Yeah.
what happened. Maybe the league, because now the reality of the league and everything, right? So he's finding it hard to actually
No,
acclimatize or adapt.
no, he'll be fine. Jackson, okay.
That
So
guy, that guy, that guy,
here's my
he's
thing.
good with his feet. He's
Yeah,
good with his feet.
people,
His decision making. Go ahead, go ahead.
No, I'm saying people like are going after Jackson, but that's mostly because they are expecting Chelsea to score this number of goals. But for my expectation of Jackson right now, he's doing he's literally doing exactly what I
What
expect
you
him
want
to.
me to do? Yeah, okay. Because I
Because
feel like, go ahead.
no, I'm saying like just because I think he's now learning how to play as a number 9. Like most of his time at Villarreal, he was a winger.
Yeah, it was a winger. Yeah.
And then they brought him into the middle for like maybe half a season, and then he banged in a bunch of goals. And then our scouts were like, "Oh, this guy might be good. Let's just go." And so we took him, and he's been playing well. I'm not, he's been playing well.
No doubt, no doubt.
Yeah,
He actually will do with some sort of experience, like just the way Hoyland is for Man U.
exactly.
When we need an experienced striker, then he would like learn from that guy, right?
And come in.
Jackson
So
would do well with some sort of experience. Like, let's say you guys go and get the Osimhen, right? And
yeah,
Osimhen is starting ahead of Jackson. That would also, he was learning. That would put fire in his belly to actually want to prove himself. You know what I mean?
Personally, I don't even want Osimhen. Personally,
You wanna bring back Lukaku? What are you talking about?
No, bro. Okay, no.
Papi, can I? Wait, sorry to cut you. I just want to add to that what you just said, Papi. I don't want to see him at Manchester United. I don't want to.
No, I'm saying Chelsea. He should go back to
Chelsea.
No.
It's Chelsea. It will fit you guys though.
No, bro. Like the football we are playing right now, I don't know if Osimhen is that kind of striker. I don't watch I don't watch Serie A all the time.
He is the point man you guys are looking for.
But we don't need a point man. That's the point I'm making. Like,
but you have players that would definitely find a point man. If they get a point man in this system, your players will definitely, unlike my players, right? My players, if we get a point 9, they don't know what to do with him. But you guys, your team has been formed such that if they get a point man, bro, you guys will be cooking. You guys will be cooking, not just regular food.
Yeah, my thing is
not cereal.
This will be coming from the we'll be cooking from the restaurant's kitchen,
Yeah, exactly. It's definitely like the midfield. I mean, the midfield seems okay, but it's okay. It's the striking force that
really,
needs to be.
My thing is like right now you have 2 young number 9s, right? You have Mando Broya and you have Nicholas Jackson, and they both need playing time to develop. So if you go and you bring in an Osimhen, like between Broya and Jackson, they are not going to get enough minutes for them to develop. Broya just got a big contract extension, and we just signed Jackson. So then what are you doing to those guys? We already have David Datro Fofana on loan, and we also already have David Washington, who is playing with the...
Don't forget Nkunku.
And Nkunku is also just now getting back. So me, I think, personally, we just need Nkunku, and then throw Nkunku in the team, like whether as a number 10 or on the left wing, or even as a number 9.
So today, if Nkunku was playing, you would have beat Newcastle.
I wouldn't say we would have beat Newcastle, but today
it would have been different dynamics.
It's just like the game. We had too many loose balls in the game today. I don't think Nkunku would have made that difference. I just think the all-round team is why we lost today. It wasn't from the strikers.
Yo, Mark, listen. I see your comment, right? That somebody's already in the mud. You don't have to add some more mud to it. You just let them. Let's be sportsmanship, right?
What is Mark saying? What is Mark saying? I missed it. Let me see the comment. What is Mark saying?
I'm actually setting up the next stream. I didn't even look at
Mark actually said, "Where's the smoke from last night, guys? Come on, you guys had it for me when I said Newcastle was gonna win." Like,
congratulations, Mark. Congratulations.
No, but Mark, fortunately, is actually a calm-headed Chelsea fan. If it was Chelsea down on the on the stage right now, he'll be getting it from me. Myself and Chelsea Dan, we have
bro,
we
Chelsea
love
Dan. Yeah,
ourselves.
I know. Chelsea Dan is.
He says he
Chelsea
wants
Dan-
new owners now.
Yeah, he said the Qatarians are going to take over.
I
He's done
couldn't
it.
believe my ears.
Chelsea Dan, man. Chelsea Dan. What's Chelsea Dan going about?
I like that guy, man. He never goes a day without mentioning Manchester United. He never goes
No,
20 seconds without mentioning Manchester United. You guys are in March. You guys are going to lose. I'm like, yo, bro, it's your game on. Your game is on.
Like, man, United plays tomorrow. Why we
bothering about them today? Like,
Bro.
wait for you're losing. So wait for them. If they're going to lose tomorrow, you'd have your say. But right now, no, you just want. I'm like, whoa, man.
Bro.
It was too much. He boxes Chelsea's Dennis gone on to look for some more.
He's going to go find some Qatari money.
Yeah. Oh Lord.
Man started accusing Bolly of being an alcoholic. You see that mug he has? It's alcohol. I'm like, what?
Drink alcohol during the games in the you know how Todd Bowley always has that picture of him, like he always has a drink on him, like a coffee something. He's holding like a coffee drink or something. But anyway, so yeah, it was just a funny conspiracy theory raised by Chelsea Dan. Crazy stuff. Guys, as we're closing up the stream, Mark, do you have something to say real quick before we close up the stream and wrap it up? You're welcome to pull up and say your piece.
Yeah, man, I got a little bit to say, but congratulations to the victors of today so far in the PL. I think they were deserved victories. I didn't get to say my bit on the Man City game. I think the draw was a robbery to Man City, but let's move on. They draw. It's good for Man United. Chelsea lost. Told you so. You know what I mean? I didn't want Newcastle to win, but it was just a matter of course.
Hey, backtrack. How did he get robbed? I don't want to prolong this stream, but how did they get robbed? How did City get robbed?
City get robbed? Did you see that?
One
goal
they called back the goal for? Did he really foul the guy who was crying? The goalkeeper. What's his face? Crybaby.
Come on.
What's his face?
Come on.
Nobody touched it. He dropped the ball, right? He's got butterfingers. It's not anyone's fault that he dropped the ball. It's a goal. If it was Man United, it would have been a goal. So,
Papi, I'm going to ask you a question in our next stream, okay? I'm going to ask you one question in the next stream. I don't want to prolong
please,
it.
Let's not prolong it.
Let's go, guys. Was a good one.
Big shout out. Yeah. Thank you, my homies, for pulling up and saying all that you shared and everybody that hit the like button. I think we're at 20 likes, if I'm not mistaken. So big shout out to you. If you haven't done that yet, hit the like button. You're a disgrace. You're a cheat if you don't do that. We will be back for Arsenal versus Brentford in less than 5 minutes. Don't go anywhere. We will be back. Ladies and gentlemen, congratulations to Newcastle. Chelsea collected 4. I was hoping they collect 2 more. But I guess Brighton will finish the job next week.
Cool. Marlon Sykes.